Apple on the monthly chart, same kind of deal. We've been moving sideways for quite a while now, but historically, same thing. Look at this. Months of sideways movement before we finally push higher, sideways movement before we finally push higher. So a lot of that same exact pattern right through here. So what I'm watching is this bull flag, which we form every single time. And we could continue on down and test this lower trend line. It sits about 192. We do have this wick about 196, and that is also support. So we could continue on down to that 196 area as well. But this trend line is the one I'm watching each month for that potential break higher and outside of this range. Moving over to the weekly, I left last week's charting here because I wanted to show you when you're looking at the bigger picture, this is what we were talking about last week. We had to break out of this squeeze and it was going to be a beautiful push either direction for a beautiful swing. So if you look at the charting and you guys start practicing charting, you're going to see these breakouts and you'll be able to take the breakout and take it into a nice swing trade. So again, same thing. I talked through this last week, last actually 2 or 3 weeks, about this rejection zone, about how this rejection zone really caused a wild push each time. And then I reminded you when we were in the Discord a few times about this rejection zone and how we retested it a couple times and could not hold here and here. And that we could see an additional 30-point drop from this area right through here. And man, did we ever. Beautiful, beautiful drop. So now what we're looking for this week, we're going to look for a break above 215, 216. So this is the area that I would like to see us break this first downward trend line in order to head up to this one up here. So 216, we need to hold under 216 to continue our drive down. If we break above, I'm going to be watching first some areas over here. We definitely have some support at that 219 area, or resistance, my bad. And then resistance about 224. And then we have some really strong resistance right through here about that 226, 229 area. So keep that in mind for now. Right now, we're going to watch to see, are we going to push higher and test this daily trend line? Will we reject or be able to break? And then if we do reject, we can expect some more downside to follow.